Hi, everybody. I'm so grateful to be here again, and I'm so excited for the coming 25 minutes. We really work or say something that I'm sure is going to touch you from inside. What I'm going to talk about is our aura, our energy that we are living in. Can I have the presentation on, please? Okay. The topic is unique, right? When you see the topic, you feel like, whoa, what's that? When I choose to have this topic, I was like sending to myself a message. I noticed something very well since I started my career. I always work with honors. So I have a learning mindset. So I was really watching them very carefully. I was really trying to make sure I learned from them how they became who they became. And I noticed that there is a lot of things that they're doing came from their energy. And as Tony Robbins said, building a business, it's a spiritual work. Because you cannot really have the ability to give people and to make the impact in the world from an ego perspective, for example. Tell me. Yes. Go here next. Okay. So to add value to people, since we are a marketeer and problem solvers, and we really try to change people's life by our brands and products, so we always have something in common, which is, okay, there is something missing here. Okay, okay, we can take it as with the pictures. It's okay. Here, what I was talking about here, we have the control. Since we are meeting a lot of people. We meet a lot of people every day. We meet our clients, we meet our customers, we meet also our people that you're going to hire. Always there is something that always attracts us easily. As sometimes when you see somebody, you feel like, I like this person. Maybe he didn't even speak about his skills or experience. And sometimes you see people for the first time, you feel like, I don't feel good with this person. What you have noticed and what you have felt is his aura. What is aura? Aura is the surrounding energy around each one of us, that it's invisible. And I like that Tiff Hacker, I think his name, which is the writer of the book, The Secret of Millionaire Mind, he was telling me something very, because when I read books, I feel like he's talking to me. So he was telling me that all the visible things we will see, it came from the invisible. If we notice here, all these machines are working with using something invisible, which is the electricity. So whenever we focus on the invisible, the visible things will make an impact on the world. So our aura and our energy is the invisible. So how really we make our aura lead to our success in life? Because we're going to meet people, we're going to meet potential clients, we're going to meet a lot of things. And how I can also train my team to do that is when you realize that you have the control. If I ask anybody here, any one of you guys, just take your hand like this and do like this. The question is, did I make your hand to do that, or you give the order to your hand to do that? You give the order to your hand to do that, right? I know it's maybe complicated process which is happen in less than a second, but there is an order in your mind, give to your hand, do this, so it does. So I was wondering, could we do that with our thoughts? Someone say no. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, I was really doing a lot of research about that since like a long time ago. I study energy, I study coaching, I study neuroscience, I study a lot of things. Yes, I'm a marketeer, but I love anything regarding human development. So I noticed that we could do the control. We could have the control. How we could do the control is not an easy job, but once we focus on ourselves, we will have more control of everything. Once we have the victim mindset about others or watching others and focusing about others, believe me, you will not have the control. So, choosing the thoughts is not an easy thing. But you can train your mind. Maybe you were programmed in the whole of your life that I cannot choose my thoughts. But just now, we did it. You choose the thought of using your hands or changing your hands in this way. So, since I have that ability, why not if I can change the inner world? The thing is, our thoughts give us emotions. And that emotions give us the behaviors that we do in our life. So if someone has a thought about, today, I don't think so it's going to be a good day, he will directly have the emotions about not having a good day. And the good thing is, he will attract all the things can make him has the bad day that he's searching for. You are what you are searching for, and you are what you are thinking about the most. So whenever you work on choosing the thoughts, the more you will really have the right energy and the right aura to help you perform better in your work. So, when we define our aura, there is something behind the thoughts, which is something we have been programmed on since we were young. Our environment is affecting us. That's why when I was, like 2 hours ago, when I was saying that I'm so grateful for this environment, because it gives us that good energy, it gives us that kind of spread to grow more and more in our life. Once we realize all the programs and we put ourselves on the good programs for our thoughts, when I say programs, I say environment, I say people, I say what I watch, I say what I read, I say what I listen to. So the more I have that kind of thing, I'm aware of that, the more I can really have a new aura, a new energy, that means a new thoughts, that means a new emotions, that means a new actions. And actions what makes our life now. Each one of us has a story. But this story, we have shared it with people. But there is another story within us that we didn't tell anybody. Everybody has that story that he tells himself every day. But the weird thing, your quality of life depends a lot on the story that you're telling yourself. I was reading a book called Atomic Habits. It's a really good book for James Clear. And I love that about when he was talking about the habits. In the beginning, I was like, yeah, I know what he's going to say. Yeah, do this every day, and then you're going to make it, and you're going to go there and everything. But what's really inspired about that when he was talking about the identity? Does not work on your habits, work on your identity. Because every one of us suffer about doing a diet, for example, or going to the gym consistently. But when you have the identity, I am an athlete, you want to think about the routines or the building the habits, because you see yourself as an athlete. So you go to the gym because you love that kind of identity. So what have done there, you have told yourself, you have identified yourself as an athlete. I am healthy. I am wealthy. We are all marketeers here. How did you become who you become now? You told yourself a lot. I'm a great marketeer. I am a creative marketeer. I am an entrepreneur. I am beyond what I think I am. So there is an identity there. And tell me, did you choose that identity? Yes. So that means we have chosen the thoughts that give us that identity. And once we choose that thought that give us that identity, that means we can really choose the aura and the energy that we have in our life. Because once we choose it, that means we have the control. That means happiness is a choice. Being successful is a choice. Being wonderful is a choice. Being positive is a choice. Being inspiring is a choice. It's all choices. So, it's simple as that. It's a mindset. It's your mindset. Where are you going? What's the meaning even of life in your mind? The good thing about us in Marketeer, we are good in defining a new meaning. When sometimes we do, like for example, rebranding for something, for a new brand, we are redefining the meaning of the brand in order the brand to deliver a new values to the customers. What if we redefined our mindset? Always. So I like one of the leaders when he was saying that the more you give yourself a time to sit with yourself and always redefine your thoughts, and you try to make it clear in front of you by writing, by sharing, by talking, that will always help you to always have a better mindset toward success. Okay, how can I change my aura? How can I do it? There is 3 steps I can tell us that how we could really work on our aura, our energy. First of all is the physical. I think one of the spiritual leaders once he said that the gate to your spirit or your soul, which is the most strongest thing within you, is your body. It's the door. So imagine me, for example, now I'm trying to talk about energy and this kind of thing, but I'm talking to you in this way. I'm going to talk about aura, guys. Do you know aura is very good for your health and everything? Imagine how my energy will be because I choose this position. And this position is sending to my subconscious mind, I'm not really capable, for example. But when I choose this position and talk to you with this position, so I'm sending my mind, I'm a superhero in public speaking. I am amazing. I'm going to deliver an amazing values to these people who are attending here. So always take care of your body and choose the position that you always give to yourself. Because when you take care of your body, you always take care of your emotions. How? Because motions change the emotions. That's why whenever we are sometimes feeling not well, and maybe sometimes we have like some kind of anxiety or something, once we just go work out very well and then come out, that is really nice. There is a new things that happened to me because I changed the position. And like Dr. Maybe we can search about these researchers. Dr. Amy Cody, she was having a very good research about power of posing. And also, I like Dr. John, and when he was always advising his student, he was always invite them, whenever you sit. Sitting is just a normal thing, right? But whenever you sit with integrity. So what he's trying to tell us here, give a meaning to your sitting. Whenever you sit, give a meaning to everything you do. Because when I do an actions with a meaning, that means I'm giving thoughts, I'm giving emotions, that means I'm giving to myself a good quality of actions. Okay. There is something that it's a kind reminder. I always remind myself about it. We all have people in our life, or let's say not people, sometimes, let's say the devil himself, trying to make us focus about what we don't want, not about what we really want. Always check about the direction. Maybe after you finish from the event today, you would love to go to somewhere else. You cannot say to yourself, I want to go to Burj Khalifa, for example, but I don't want to lose the way by looking behind. It's always the direction towards what you want. And whenever you remind yourself what you really want and you go with the directions of that, maybe some of us use the intentions, some of us do meditation, some of us do imagination, some of us do anything. But some of us do the declaration, affirmations, always will help us. Maybe just a statement, you remind ourselves what the direction. It's always the direction, because whenever you go to the right path or the right directions, good things will come to you. You're just walking to there because you're focusing about what you really want, not what you don't want. And where your focus goes, your energy flows. So we are leaders here. We are treating people, we are dealing with a lot of people, but also a kind reminder. The more we work about our emotional intelligence, the more we really reflect in our team. I'm sure one day you will admire a leader that you were really he was teaching you a lot. One of the things that you admire him, that he was having a very great emotional intelligence. And the more you see the leader has clarity about focusing what he really wants, the more you feel like he's energetic and he's even inspiring you to go to the journey with him. Clarity, vision. Guys, we're going to achieve that. That is our vision. Even yesterday, one of the speakers, he was talking about that. When you put a vision for your team will go to that vision. They're not going to work for you. They're going to work to achieve that vision. It's clarity. Because once you have that emotional intelligence and clarity, sure, you will be motivated and you will be empowered. But the most important thing in that stage, you will be motivated within you and empowered within you to you. Let's do something little. Something that can help us to choose our thoughts. Let's make it just 3 minutes of meditation. We just gonna everyone sit with integrity. It's better for you to sit, make your arms far from each other. You don't have to do cross legs. It's better to be like this. So the more you sit with integrity, the more it will really help you. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna watch our breath and breath in, breath out, inhale and exhale as slowly as you can. Okay? And at the same time, I'm gonna give us some affirmations to go beyond our limitations. Close your eyes and let's start now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. While you're closing your eyes, imagine there is a light coming from the universe to you. It's like showering you. The light is really showering you. You are full of light now. Tell yourself, I choose to be lighted. Tell yourself, I am light. I am energy. I'm choosing the best quality of thoughts. I am control. I am awareness. I am creativity. I am money. Touch your heart and say, what's within me will reflect in my life. And from now on, I choose good things to be within me. And I'm choosing to let go everything not really gonna make me a better version of myself. Touch your head and tell yourself, I have a millionaire mind. Again, imagine the light is showering you again. And tell yourself, I'm full of love and light, and I'm gonna give it to the world. I am a giver. Thank you. Three minutes of meditations give us this feeling. And you felt good because you chose to feel good. So, do we have the control? Yes, we could have the control. We have the control. So, just a little exercise. You could do it later. You could do it now with yourself. After you have some light, and you are light, came within you. What is my aura? What I'm choosing my aura to be? What do I want my aura to be? And how do I get there? The thing is, since we're all marketeers here, a lot of amazing ideas came to us. Sometimes, let's say, when we shower, sometimes we do meditations and everything, but we let go in that time something that maybe annoyed us. We choose to be in a peaceful situation to let us to get that inspiration. You always gonna be given what you ask for. So when you ask the universe a good questions, the universe will give you a good answers. So be careful of your questions. That's why whenever we meet a client, first thing we ask about him, we all try our best to give him a good quality questions so we can get the brief, so we can help him. So make sure you're asking the universe a good quality questions because that is going to reflect on your life. So after we did the meditation, what is your new I am? What is my new I am? It's a good question to ask yourself. Thank you. If anybody have any questions, I think I'm the best. I almost on time. See? 9 seconds left. If anyone have any questions, I think it's clear. See? The meditations make it clear. Do more meditations. Thank you, guys.